What is going on, people? We are back now. I was a little preoccupied with a couple of things that's been going on with what happened to the kitty and whatnot, but we should be back in full swing. Also, the guild, well, I was gonna say half the guild, but it was like 10 or 15 people. They went on a kingdom raid, so they should be coming back here pretty soon. But we have our eyes set on this new event that's coming out. We are also gonna we have a few spots. I'm not sure exactly how many spots. I guess it'll depend. I forgot how many we have because people are out in this little hunting another kingdom. But we are gonna be recruiting. So if you want to get in before this event starts, make sure that you hit our recruiters up. But this is the one that we're talking about, the Lord's Game. So we get special guild frame, and this is going to be depending on your scores on Guild Fest, Lord's Cup, Guild Bash, and Kingdom Clash. They think they're slick, okay? Because Guild Fest, first of all, a lot of guilds nowadays do not give a damn about Guild Fest. Lord's Cup, a lot of guilds don't give a damn about Lord's Cup. Guild Bash, same thing. So they're throwing in KVK into this to kind of prop up the other events that people are just starting not to care about. Now, granted, some guilds do Guild Fest and whatnot, but as you can tell, 3 out of these 4 events are events that no longer really mean much. So I see what they're trying to do, and I guess it's pretty smart. As our kitty just ran across me. Okay, cool. But we are going to be trying to see how we do on this, the special guild frame and all that. Well, we'll see. Because the last one, I think it was called the Ultimate Guild, we didn't really care much for it, so I guess we'll just change it up this time. But back to what I was gonna be talking about, the Gala shop and the Woodland Warden. I've been trying to do like troop training and whatnot for the hell events to get some extra chests. I still believe the 24-hour challenges should include them. I don't know why it doesn't. I don't know. I feel like the 24-hour challenge has been... They need upgraded rewards. Like, these... It's not good enough. But, anyway. So, I've been trying to collect them. I've been hunting my monsters. As you can tell, I've been hunting my 20 every day. See, there you go. 20 out of 20. And I'm only at 127. So, I do have, I believe, 100 already. So, I want to go ahead and see how far I've gotten into getting this Woodland Warden skin for free, and see how much a free-to-play would fare in this process if you've already started. Now, if you're free-to-play, you can also probably get away with a couple other things that I'm not doing as far as hell events, whether that's building. If your buildings aren't all maxed, you can probably do merge packs. I'm not really doing those. So you got a couple of different options that I probably don't. I've just been doing troop training here and there. But we're going to see. I also kind of want to get this Arctic Flipper avatar. And that's something I did not cover last time because I didn't have an avatar at the time. So let me actually go ahead and talk about that. Because I feel like this is something that they want to build up. But right now, it just seems kind of weird. Because, okay, I got the Oathkeeper Guild Gala avatar, which gives me 5 avatar points. And then the next one that I get, I believe, only gives me 5 more. So that'll give me 10 points. And it'll give me infantry defense 2%. Okay, that's okay. But as you can tell, the more points you're basically going to get 2% of each stat. But 170 points? If we are to assume that all of them are going to be 5 points, that is a lot for very little stats. Like, let's be honest, that's not a lot. If it was like 5%, then maybe I could see it. But 2? I don't know. So I don't know if there's going to be some avatars that are going to give more points than others. But 5 points, I don't know. I'm sure that maybe in the future they're going to have some avatars that you have to buy. And then those will give you extra points. But as of right now, but like I mentioned, it's kind of fitting that we have a whale for the whales. But alright, the goal at the end of these next 3 days, well essentially 4 days, is to get 900 of these. So let me go ahead and see and open some of these. So I have 127, and if you take a look here, the very worst that I can get is 1, 2 is still kind of meh, but the average is 3. And then, of course, you can hit the jackpot and get 8. I don't know how rare that is, but, you know, if we are to assume that 3 is the average, right? And I have 127 of these chests, I will just assume that I'm gonna get somewhere in the neighborhood of 360 of those torches. Again, this is just me assuming. But 360 is the goal. If we get anything less than that, we're not gonna be very happy. I also forgot that we can only open 100 at a time. So 27, we're probably gonna be looking at. We should be looking at about 80. 80, please. 75. Okay, that's a tad below what I wanted, but technically speaking, that does kind of go with the 3 average-ish. So we're okay with that. I mean, we're really not, but all right. So 100. I guess this makes math a little bit easier. We should get roughly 300. Knowing my luck, I'll probably get like 285. But we'll see. Let's see, please. For the love of everything that's good and holy in this world, let's do it. It's even worse than I imagined. It's even worse than I imagined. That's actually that. So I'm like halfway there. This is not good. This is not good. I'm gonna have to step up my hell event. Listen, if you're free to play, you probably will have better luck than me. So you're probably more than halfway there, okay? Now, I'm gonna try to get as many as I possibly can, and then on the last day, I'll purchase some Gala torches if necessary. If necessary. But that was disheartening. That was disheartening. Oh my god. Tell me what your luck is looking like so far with that, because that was straight up trash. Let me actually also... What? Well, this is news to me. Yo, shout out to Black War. I'm not really sure why he gifted me this, but I appreciate it. Thank you, man. I'm gonna have to thank you personally, but I don't know. That's really random. I appreciate you, Black War, though. Thank you, thank you. That will not go to waste. Okay. Last thing that I want to go over, right? Stay tuned as we bring you a brand new version of the Feudal War. Intriguing, never before seen gameplay awaits you and your guildmates. What do you think this update is about? Let us know your guesses by commenting on our official media post, blah, blah, blah. Okay, I have a few thoughts already, and there's a couple of things that I'm kind of confused about, okay? It says, stay tuned as we bring you a brand new version of the Feudal War. It does not say specifically that it's completely different from the original Feudal War. So, and it says intriguing, never before seen gameplay. So, is this going to be completely different from Baron and it's just going to be its own thing, kind of like Chalice and Paladin? Or is this them saying we're going to change how Baron works? Because this could literally be taken in, it could be taken both ways, right? A brand new version of the Feudal War, but it could go, well, I don't know. If you know more than I do, let me know. But here's what I had in mind. I'm gonna say back when botting was an issue, but I'm pretty sure botting it's still a thing, even though they say they're gonna crack down on it. Let's just say that it's still an issue, right? One of the ideas that I had for Baron to at least kind of calm down the botting is that you would run Baron as it normally would, right? The same amount of time, slotting, all of that, right? But soloing would only be possible during the first few minutes, maybe let's say the first 5 or 10 minutes, right? And then after that, soloing is disabled and you can only rally it, right? So the way to win would be either to have the bigger family, but at that point then you can just credit the family instead of a bot, or you just have the best stats. You know, if you're tanking 2-3 rallies at a time and they have to reset their rallies, that's more time for you. So I feel like disabling the soloing aspect is probably the best way to deal with the bots. But of course, IGG will be losing a lot of money because, as you guys know, especially for things like Emperor, there are some people that'll boost to like 50 billion for no reason other than they're trying to solo for 8 hours in a row. So I don't know, never before seen gameplay that is kind of intriguing, and hopefully it has nothing to do with solos, because if it's a feudal war and it's you and your guildmates and you're fighting for a fort, solos shouldn't be a huge part of it. I mean, that's just my opinion, right? Kind of like in WoW. You can't do anything in WoW with a solo. But because this is timed, solo marches become way more plausible. So I think disabling solo marches after, I don't know, the first 10 minutes would be a great way to go. But either way, like I mentioned, we should be back on full swing now. I do have some videos that I just need to edit, and they're probably like a week old now, or a week and a half old. But if you guys still want to see those, like Baron, our Baron was actually pretty fun. We didn't deal with bots. At least I don't think so. It didn't seem like it. So it was a fairly fair and fun Baron. I mean, never thought I would say that, but when bots are not involved, it's just funner. It's just funner. So yeah, I'll be editing those out and putting them out, even though they're late. I'm sure you guys will still want to see that, and we'll see what this is all about. But yeah, like I mentioned, we are going to be recruiting CAE. Hopefully before this new thing starts up, the Lord's sporting event, whatever it's called, because we are going to be trying to get into that top 100 guilds. But yeah, like I mentioned, appreciate you guys for coming through. Also, thank you and big shout outs to all of you that have been coming over to the second channel and supporting there, because that will directly support this channel as well. I think we're only like a couple of subscribers from hitting 1,000, so wink wink hint hint. But yeah, thank you guys so much, and until later, bye.